Hello, you're watching Big Red Journeys, and on today's journey, we're here at the grand opening of Wild Rivers Waterpark in Irvine, California. So if you're here to follow along with me on this journey, let's go and get ready. Oh my goodness! Oh boy! Well, finally made it here for opening day, and not baseball, but I'm just as excited. After 10 years, Wild Rivers is back here in Orange County, and we're here to visit it on the opening day. It is a soft opening, and they did say some things will not be made available, so we'll try to do as best as we can. But we're greeted here in the archway, or I should say the entry tunnel. It's supposed to be reminiscent of like a 1940s hangar. In fact, the whole water park is themed after the 1940s Pacific area, post-World War II. So yeah, gonna have a good time today. For the soft opening, we were allowed to bring in food. Normally, you're not allowed to bring in food unless for obviously medical or dietary needs. But for today, because a lot of things are gonna be closed, we were allowed to bring in food and water, and even chairs, if you want to bring in chairs. Pass holders is a big deal here at the water park. Actually, before we even knew about it at all, they were already sold out for the whole season pass for this year. So it was really quick, really went by, kind of under the radar. So it really is a big locals park here. And they pretty much just let the masses in, so they kind of stopped with this ticketing system. Oh look, live music. So we are about to pick up some lockers here. I believe large is 23, a medium I believe was 18, but we will double check here in a second. So there we go, we got the running of the bulls. And when I say running, I literally mean they are running. So it is 23 for a large and 18 for a, or I should say 23 for a jumbo. And that's what I ended up getting right here, the large. You can see my backpack inside. Definitely enough for 2 big backpacks, maybe 3 smaller ones, and then it was 18 for what's considered a large. Well, we're all changed up, ready to go. I switched over to the action camera, so hopefully the audio is decent, but we know how those action cameras are. We are just gonna see what we can get on, and in case you're wondering, I did say we as in plural, because I have a special guest with me, SoCal Disney Dad, Trevor. I know, it's a shocker, it's a shocker. But we are here for the, I don't know, can we call it grand opening or do we just say soft opening, right? Soft opening. Soft opening.
But the first official day anybody's been in this park.
Exactly. It got pushed 2 or 3 times already, but now it is finally open. We're going to try to do as much as we can, as quickly as we can, and just have a good old time. So let's go along. And it being a soft opening, not everything is going to be open. You can see there's some scrim walls happening here, blocking off some construction. I can see some of the pipes of the pieces of the slide. There's some back over there near the lazy river. So most of it is open, but there are some closed spots. Back in the area over here is the Pacific Grill. That's going to be the main food area. It is closed, but that's where you're going to get like hot sandwiches, burgers, chicken tenders, stuff like that. There's Island Sweets over here, which as you can guess is more of a dessert shop. And there's an adult bar area, as well as I believe something else is more of like a quick pick sandwich and wraps, healthier affair, and that one is open today. We just came across this employee here who's literally opening boxes of brand new life vests, just to show how this park really was scrapping to the last minute to even just have a soft opening today. And here's a better view, I don't know if you can see them, but a better view of a lot of slide parts and pieces that still need to be installed on some of the other rides. We're in this little bit of a line here because we're about to go on one of the raft rides, but there's a little line here because they don't even have enough rafts for opening day. So these folks here are waiting for someone to get off the slide, give up a raft, and then you can make your way up the hill to the slide. Looks like we got some extended queue with these blue chains. And there's Trevor, he's being a strong man right now. Woo! So right now, So we found out they only have the double tubes. I don't know if it's for all the slides, but for this one it's a double tube. So we're gonna have to share it. But if you did really want to ride single, you just have to sit in the front section.
Yep. And they said that it needs the double because of the way that the ride spins in some areas where there's like a funnel.
Oh, you could end up being by yourself, out backwards and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So the width of the tube kind of keeps you going in the right direction. That makes sense. Where's the elevator? Where's the elevator? So I hope we're going the right way. We chose, there is a split right down there, a right or a left. We started off with right. We don't know what slide we're going on. There's no signs at the bottom of the steps telling you go right for this slide, go left for this slide. So, whoa, okay. Whoa, that's got some speed to it, Trevor. Oh boy.
Oh, it's covered now.
Oh, there we go. Oh, oh boy. And a 10-point landing. Well, I honestly, it was fun. It was a good fun ride. I can see how it's a double raft because it's true. If you were a single raft, there could be a point where you could potentially like turn around, spin around if you're small enough, if your legs didn't stick out far enough. Yeah. But this was a fun ride. On a scale of 1 to 10, I honestly give it like a 5 on like the adrenaline factor. What did you say?
Adrenaline factor.
Adrenaline factor. It was fun.
Not very much adrenaline at all. No.
For some of the little ones, this might be maybe the most to go on, but it was fun. So now we're gonna go on the second slide, which is gonna be on the left side. I don't know what the name is on this one. It's very similar to the slide we just went on, but we'll probably get the closed one. Yeah, we'll see. But it gives a nice little top view of everything. There's one of the tower slides that's not open just yet. You can see that they still got a little more work to do. Even the ground has a lot of work to be done. More of the decor and theming aspect of things. But it's very pretty. Not bad. Nice warm sunny day today. So Aquaconda is the blue or teal, white, and orange one, and then the yellow orange one is the big. They're both family raft rides. You can see the conveyor belt of the rafts going up there, but the line is definitely pretty lengthy. Yep. It's not even actually. It's officially an hour into park opening, and I think we just lost a kid in one of the slides over there.
Go.
We're going.
There we go.
Oh, this is the darker one. Oh, that's fun. Oh. Okay, I see what you're doing. Oh, okay now. Oh boy. Oh, this one, same thing, the double person too, but the turns were sharper. It actually felt like at least it went quicker. This one was fully enclosed, which adds a little another.
I think that probably increased the intensity of it, just the fact that it was covered.
But it was fun, and then honestly, at some of those curves, I felt like we were going like up all against the wall. Like I was like, oh, I'm gonna fall off. It was pretty fun though.
Yeah.
So, slide number 3. The first one we did was Samoan Serpent. This time we're going to go on Tiki's Revenge, which is on the left-hand side, where the ones that the ladies are about to go on. That's the one that's mostly enclosed, and it has a little bit of kind of like a toilet bowl mixer thingy down halfway through. So we're looking forward to that. And then we'll finish off with the right side, Fiji Falls, which is where these two gents are going on. And then we'll be able to officially say we finished this tower, huh?
Did all 4 tube slides.
And so far we're on slide 3, and it's been an hour and 40 minutes, give or take.
Yeah.
I would say. So definitely, at least until they get all the kinks worked out, or depending on how busy the park is, definitely bring your patience. And lots of sunscreen if you're Trevor.
Here we go, Tiki's Revenge!
Woohoo! Ooh, I don't feel the revenge just yet.
No, not yet.
But I have a feeling it's coming.
The revenge is coming!
There it is. Oh, okay, revenge! Revenge noted! Revenge is noted.
But we have to go down that hole?
Oh boy, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. What did we do? Oh, we have awakened the Tiki gods. Oh, I got it! Okay, Trevor. That one was fun. That was fun. It was scary. So luckily I turned my camera at the right time because I was catching my reaction of us when we were going through the toilet bowl. Yeah. And then of course I end up going backwards, so we got this backwards POV going on. So that one is now my new favorite. That was fun.
That one, okay, so if we called the other one a 6, maybe this one is 7.
7.
Yeah,
7. And it's not the strong 7. It's like, it's a good 7.
It's a good 7.
So like I was discussing with Trevor, right now we just came up to the top of the tower and we already see about 4 or 5 additional new lifeguards. Now at first there was only the 2 lifeguards, one with this set of slides and one over at that set of slides, and all they were doing was letting one slide on each side go at a time, and then they wait for the person to get done, and then they could load the next one. And that's what was causing a big delay, because there's 2 slides they could be loading and then sending the people at different times. So maybe they were just waiting for staffing to monitor both slides so they could do that. We'll wait and see. That might help with the speed of the lines. Go.
Cool. Enjoy. Fiji Falls! Oh, it's dark.
Hell yeah, look at that. Woo. Oh, here's the toilet bowler. Oh boy. Oh, wow. That was real dark. There it is. Okay, so we did it. All 4 slides that were open. There is a 5th slide over there, the Pelican's Plunge, right?
Yeah.
That's like the hydro coaster one. That looked pretty cool, but they're still closed for that one. But yeah, Fiji Falls, that was nice. That was pretty, I would say it's 7. That was probably on par with like the toilet bowl one that we ended up going backwards
Tiki's
in.
Revenge. You put it
Yeah.
on par with Tiki's Revenge?
Yeah, you know what, a little less. Okay, let's go
yeah.
with 6 on that one too.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I agree. It was fun. Definitely fun.
Yeah, definitely fun. Good time. So now we're going to walk over this way towards the grill and the wave pool area, scope it out. We might do some of the body slides. We may even take a break. Who knows?
Yep.
It's kind of hard to tell because these lines, first time being here, we're trying to guesstimate how the lines look, but it's so hard to tell, and then there's staffing issues and everything. It looks like there are some lifeguards coming on right now.
There's some lifeguards coming on right now, so that should speed things up.
Yeah, so it's probably the second shift of people that should help get some of the load times on quicker, but still just playing it by ear. So here is where the Pacific Grill is. It is closed. Hopefully it'll be open pretty soon. And here are the seatings. There are some additional restrooms back there, but they are closed for the moment. And then we have some of the body slides right over here. So the lunch that we ended up getting, so Trevor actually ended up getting lunch. I scored us a table here, but right now they only have pre-packaged items such as like snacks, wraps from this like air-conditioned food truck over here. So I ended up getting not roast beef, but toast beef. And then what did Trevor end up getting?
This is a steak salad.
Steak salad, okay, with a little corn, some blue cheese dressing, and different greens and everything. Okay, not too bad. And then, so this one comes with, you know, all the fixings, tomato, lettuce, cheese. And then, how much was the salad?
$13 for both of these.
$13 for both of them? Okay,
yeah,
for both of them. Okay, so not too bad. It's one step above a gas station sandwich. Because this is really the only option you have, it's going to be the best thing in the world. But maybe with the grill being open soon, that might have some better food fare. I give it a 2.5 out of 5. And then I forgot to mention this earlier, but we have changing spoofs on both sides of the locker, and they do ask that you shower before entering the pool. And here are some spritzer showers right over there. We got Cook's Cove over here. You can see quite a few chairs, lounge chairs. What's nice, they got these canopy covers over here, which is real nice. But yeah, definitely got to be here early to catch a good chair. And this is where the little splash castle is going to be. You can see the water bucket, the slides, the sprinklers, all that fun stuff. Oh, that water is actually kind of cool. Oh, it's not heated. So let's head on in here real quick. Looks like we got a couple of little baby slides here. I don't think they're open just yet. Nope, that one's closed. It looks like we got a couple little baby slides over here too, just like the ones that are up front, but these are a little bit longer. Oh, good. The big slides are actually open. We'll go on one of those later. And of course you got little hoses like that to squirt people. You have this slide over here, a slide over there, and a whole lot of good stuff. Oh, that was cold. There is an enclosed red and orange one over there. an enclosed yellow and blue one over here that's a little higher than the red you can see there. I'm gonna go on the open air one first, the teal and orange. And it also seems to be the tallest and the longest, which is pretty cool. And then that's the big old water bucket. Good view of it right there. Yep. Going to be like I would say the main hub. There are cabanas for rental here. I do know at the pricing for today, if there were any available, they were $350 and up, but they do include food service, which of course you have to pay for. But this seems to be probably the main hub where people want to go, because especially if you have little ones here, because they're going to be spending hours upon hours here at this water castle. But there is a restroom, changing rooms right over here, and family restrooms if needed. So there are plenty of life vests that you need. Looks like they have, big kids and little kid sizes. I don't know if they have adult sizes, to be honest with you. I haven't seen anything really big, but they probably assume most adults probably swim or at least know how or can stand if need be. But the other thing I noticed is that they don't have like a rack or any real place to like drop off your life vest or pick up an inner tube. I see a lot of people just swimming or standing in the water because there's no inner tubes available. At this point, I'm just hitchhiking a ride. Trevor's over there. Going my way.
346 minutes later.
Success! Okay, I want to get out now. What I really like about lazy rivers is this. When you're just ready to relax a little bit, you get the coolness of the water. My butt's in the water, my feet are in the water. You cool down. You also get to dry off a little bit in a way. But you're literally just cruising along. Fun times. But as I was telling Trevor, I kind of don't like the fact that there's no like overhang, no like little water buckets, fountains, squirties. Like it's just plain on that side, and then a big dirt mound on this side. So hopefully, with the dirt mound on the right side, they're going to add like aesthetics and better stuff to it, like those squirty fountains. But who knows? Back to the tower that we started off at. It's about 220 and the lines are back to where it was about a 45-minute total wait for both the tubes and to actually ride the slides. Definitely gonna be a busy day. Hopefully things get a little bit lighter when some people start to leave, probably around 4-ish, 5-ish, I would imagine. So we're gonna go try these out now. On the left and right we got the Bombay Blasters. Those are just matching slides. One turns left, one turns right. And then Tahitian Toucans, which are just little 10-foot slides, open slides. But what's cool about them is they got this like clearly like a 4-foot plop into the pool and a little like a 3-foot plop into the pool. I've never been on a slide that just ends like that into a larger pool. That's fun. 2, 1. Oh boy! Okay, it's funny. It's only like a 3-foot, like a 5-foot. Look at the slide. It's only like a 5-foot slide. But then that little drop, and then I actually touched the bottom. My butt hit the bottom of the pool. Yeah. Wow, I didn't go down that deep. Us big boys went down. It looked like a rock.
That was more intense than any of the tube slides we did, just because of the drop and like the.
It's the smallest of all the slides, and that's the most scary. We're so weak. We're so weak. Okay, time for Bombay Blasters. That's a terrible sign, but we're gonna go here. Not too bad of a wait. I would probably say close to 10-ish minutes or so. It only took us like 5 minutes, and the line was about the same where it is right there for the toucan slides. These are a little bit more intense. They're closed tube rides, and it still has a drop at the very end too. So I have a feeling this is possibly what is the reasoning for the theming. So like I said earlier, the theming for the water park is like 1940s, 50s Pacific, kind of like post-World War II, the hangar at the very front, and when everything's here, I'm sure there's going to be lots of decorations to really emphasize that look. But if you look over here, just outside, there's these commercial hangars. I don't know if anybody can tell me what MAG-46 DETB, if that has any significance to anything. Was there a manufacturing site? Was this a historical landmark type of thing? Like, let me know. But I like the fact that there's these old hangar buildings right here. Pretty cool. Okay, let's do it. Oh, there we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh boy, there it is! I'm trying to get down that slide, and the whole time, it took me forever to get through. I'm like, come on, go through, and then the curve, I'm just literally going like this. Curve, 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 and I didn't get straight until I got to about right there, the straightaway, and at that point I'm like, okay, now I'm going. So go and check out the Shaka Wavepool, brah. So we got lots of cabanas around, lots of chairs, lounge chairs. This is probably another popular spot to lay down. It is a zero entry beach, so there's a zero goes. And it looks like it goes to about, I think I can see about 6 or 7 feet is the deepest point. And we've been seeing some of the waves that hits over here. They're pretty lengthy. They're pretty gnarly. So let's enjoy ourselves here for a little bit. Looks like we got tubes here. These are probably some of the tubes that people have probably taken from the lazy river, hence why it probably took me 3 hours to get an inner tube there. The alarm goes. We have a red alert, people. Red alert! Oh, that's a good wave coming in. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Oh boy. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Wilson! I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Wilson!
What's cool about this one, this wave pool, is that it's not just one wave that starts at the beginning. They have like multiple waves going, so they're like toss you left, toss you right. One thing I've been noticing is that the lifeguards have been telling people, if you are wearing a life vest, you see the ladder right there, apparently there's like an imaginary line that goes to the other ladder over there. So if you wear a life vest, you have to be in the 4-foot or shallower area. But if you have an inner tube, or if you're comfortable floating or standing, you can be in the deep end over here. And over here next to the, I believe they're called the Tomcat Racers, there's another set of restrooms. And there it is, the Racers over there. 3, or I should say 6, they're exact mimic copies of each other. 3 turn left, 3 turn right, mat Racers. And you got a little drop down here into the splash zone. But we did notice that the line to get a mat is quite lengthy. So we got the Tomcat Racers here, a 6 racer ride with the foam little mats. Pretty fun. Pretty much we just went through the line. We're about halfway through. We're getting close to picking up our mats. You pick them up here, walk up, and then wait a little bit longer over there. And then people are taking off, like I'm wearing the little socks that have elastic on them to keep them secure. But people have been taking off their sandals and just throwing them right there at the top, at the beginning of the ride. And then they come down here, drop the mat off, and pick up their sandals again and walk off on their merry way.
Ready? Set, move!
Boy! Oh boy! I don't know how well the footage came out on that one, Trevor, but we'll see. Whew. Okay. Well, that was a doozy, and not so much on the ride aspect of things, but let me explain. So that wasn't part of the ride. I don't know who that guy is, but that's how I felt on the ride, okay? Well, before we get up there, apparently the laps beforehand, 2 people chickened out. But they didn't let us know that but then all of a sudden the lifeguard stopped the slides going because they just said 2 people got stuck in the tube.
They didn't come out the other
They
end.
didn't come out the other end. So the lifeguards are like, there must be 2 people stuck in the tube. We're like, hopefully that's not the case. But we didn't know that. They're just like, 2 people are stuck. They chickened out and the sensors got tripped. And they said they should be coming down. Of course, there's a lot of lost communication between the top lifeguards and the bottom lifeguards. Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
The problem is solved. We solved the problem. Problem solved.
But I was this close to being like, nope, not going to happen. Because sure enough, the 2 tubes that had the quote-unquote missing people were the 2 tubes that we were going to go on.
Yeah.
So I'm going to insert that clip from The Simpsons of why I would never want to do that right here.
Looks like there's a jam in Delta Sector.
I'll send down a few kids. That should dislodge it.
It is time. I guess you can say we saved the best for last. The 2 big boy rides. I don't know which one we're going to do first. You got the orange and yellow one, which you can see. Got the top raft up there. These are all family rafts, so they're going to be like, like 4 to 6 people in a raft. Goes down and up the little ramp and back down around. The other one is a semi-closed, semi-open, just a large raft ride. Nothing, lots of curves, lots of turns with a splash down at the bottom. So for those who've seen my Sesame Place video, this would be the closest to the Cookie Monster Mixer and Oscar's Rod and Rafts. You can see it's a pretty lengthy line. Goes around, goes up a couple slides, and then you get the top tower right there where you get the family rafts and choose your destiny. We're going to start with the, what's this called? Aquaconda, right? Aquaconda, which is going to be the teal, white, and orange one, similar to the Oscar's Rod and Rafts. And then we'll go for the big women gym, the Boomerango. What time? Oh! Yeah, that's good. That works out this time. Oh, a little darkness. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. Oh, that's fun. Okay. A little rocking and rolling. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got that. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh boy. There's the drop. That was not bad at all. And that was actually pretty fun, Trevor. I would say. Hey, you know what? It was definitely not as exhilarating as Oscars.
Oscars? Yeah.
That is for sure. But I still had a good time. I really like that the color tube that was right over there. That was fun. A little coloration going on. So Trevor brought up a good observation. Trevor, you were thinking, you were like, where is the Kontiki Cove? Because there's that, what's it called, Cook's Cove over there, which is the children's castle area. But there's supposed to be one that's kind of like shaped of a pirate ship, and we were noticing, like, we don't even see the construction zone area for it. But there's this really, like, flattened out piece of dirt over here with the pathway. I don't know if you can see that concrete right there. And it kind of is a parallel mirror image of where Cook's Cove is over there. So maybe that's where Kontiki Cove's going to be. An addendum to this section that's over here by the Bora Bora Boomerang. We thought that could be where the Kontiki's going to be. No, it is actually going to be all the way back over there where you saw the pipes in the graveyard over there. That's where it's going to be. It's not even close to being built. That's probably, honestly, may not even make the season. It might be like next.
Probably not.
Yeah. So that's just an addendum to the whole video. So we've been noticing that the goal is to hit the blue right there. You hit that, you win a prize. But we also noticed you need some weight on the raft. That will help you get up there.
No, backwards. Why you have to be backwards?
I'm going backwards. I already know I am.
Oh man,
I know it's happening. No, it's happening. Oh, geez. Oh, we got blue! We got blue! We got blue! didn't think so. With these two guys right here, I didn't think we had the weight for it. Me and Trevor were the big fatties on that ride. Whew. Okay.
I want to watch Preston. Yeah, he can't speak.
I can't. Now, if you're comparing it to Cookie Monster's mixer that we did, if that's the 10, yeah, this is like the 8. Very exhilarating, but it actually was not as bad. It looks worse when you're up there waiting. But once we got, and we actually went past the top because we hit that blue mark at the very top of blue. We didn't think we were going to, but we ended up doing it. It was fun. We had a great time.
It was really great. I'd totally go do it again.
Exactly. So, had a good time. And the wait was only, what, maybe 15 minutes at that point?
At most. It looks longer than it is.
Yeah. So we noticed the line ends to about right there for both rides. Except for when the park first opened, the line has been consistently down here to where you see the lifeguard. It's pretty much been right here on both sides. But now it's about 5:05 and the line is over there. And when we went through, it only took like 10-15 minutes at the most for us to get in line and go all the way on the ride and down here. So that's a little tip for you. Be like, a lot of families are leaving, little ones are getting cold, people are tired. There's a little breeze coming in right now, so it's a little chilly. It's not as hot as it was, but it might be worth it for you just to stay around a little bit longer, get a few good rides in, especially the big mama rides, and have some fun. So everyone knows we're doing a couple re-rides now. I might splice this footage in later. I might just show a completely different angle. Who knows? But we're just gonna have a good old time. Get a few more rides in before the park closes. Let's go. Oh boy! Ah! Oh, that's a fun one. Oh, there's a splash zone. Look at it. Alright, thank you. Oh, this is nice and dark. Oh boy. Oh boy. There it is. Okay. There it is. There we go.
Here we go.
Maybe.
Here we go.
Good job, Trevor, getting us stuck.
I didn't want to get stuck. This is Tiki's Revenge. POV, or rather...
Oh boy! Oh! Ow! That hurt my butt too. That hurt a little bit. That was a Tiki's reaction right there. That was the revenge right there, Trevor.
That was definitely a revenge.
I don't think we're gonna go backwards this time because I think we got to slow down enough.
I hope so.
Oh! Ow! 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 That hurt my foot. The Tiki gods are angry with us today, Trevor. We anger the gods with all the celebrating. Ow. 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 And the reason why, that was the second time we did that. Tiki's revenge. And this time he was very upset with us.
He got his revenge.
He got his revenge for sure because me and Trevor both hit our tailbones nicely on the toilet bowl section of things. There's like a little dip when you hit to the toilet bowl section, opens up and like, I don't know, for like a bit where just a little lip, and we hit it, go boom boom,
that
and it was
lip
like, oh,
was not comfortable.
And then we go one loop around and we hit the lip again, and it's like, oh yeah, again.
I wonder what was different from the first time.
I don't know.
Because the first time that didn't happen. Maybe it was because of where we were positioned.
We had those 2 sandwiches earlier, and it added enough weight to us. What just happened? The first time we go through, Trevor, the first time we went through,
I'm still trying to catch my breath, man.
we barely rocked, we barely rolled, we barely did anything on that. And then, all of a sudden for this one, we ended up going backwards, me mainly most of the time, and then now all of a sudden we are hitting the side, we were doing this. At first I wasn't holding on with both hands, and I was like, nope, done. And I found out that there's a little kind of like gift store over here. So let's go check it out. Yeah, it's just a little clothing gift shop. So something you would see, you know, the type of thing where maybe you forgot your bathing suit when you got here. You need an extra pair of shirts or a hat. You forgot your hat. A bikini. Yeah, a little bit of everything. Towels. A lot of Billabong, Quicksilver, Roxy stuff. Makes sense. Tank tops, hoodies. You even got the float cases there in case you forget that. Need those. And sandals, of course. And a few snacks, waters, chips, things of that nature. Okay. I think we had enough, Trevor.
Absolutely.
My fingers are pruny, my toes are pruny.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, he's layered on like 5 different times with the suntan lotion.
Oh, yeah.
He layers it on pretty nicely.
I'm going to have to scrape that stuff off after this.
He is. So anyway, I think we are done. It's about 7:10 at this moment. So we almost made it to closing, but we did pretty much everything that is open. I think we did.
We did.
So anyways, we did know that the grand opening is going to hopefully be on July 27th. So some of the other slides will be open. Maybe we'll be back to check it out later, maybe towards the end of the season, who knows. But if you watch this video to the end, kudos to you, and give this video a big thumbs up for me. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And then also do me a favor, you see this guy over here? This guy is SoCal Disney Dad, like it is on the shirt right there. You should follow him as well if you're not already doing so.
But really, you just need to like his videos.
That's true. Like and subscribe. But plug for him as well too. He's a nice guy. But anyways, like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we're gonna have a lot more journeys for you throughout the year, so you don't want to miss any of them. Outside that, thank you from me and SoCal Disney Dad to you. See you later. Bye bye now.
Bye.